Alrighty, well, welcome whoever's in the chat right now, if there's anyone here, of course. Welcome to the stream. My name is Toon Raccoon. I will point out I am still a little bit sick, but I am slowly getting better. Like, I woke up today and I felt like better than I have done in a long, long time, so that is grand. I'm gonna be working on my Billford animatic today, as always. Just working, constantly working. So, let's switch over to the. Okay, cool. So, for those that haven't seen it, this is how the animation is currently. Today, I'm planning to finish the Bill. Hey there, Shelby, welcome. Today, I'm planning to finish the Bill scene that I was working on and then start the montage, hopefully, like the first montage. So, this is how the animation is as it currently stands. I will show you it, and just be aware it might be a little bit loud. For some reason I can't turn the audio down in Toon Boom. It's really weird. But anyway, this is it as it stands, and then we're going to get going and work on the Bill scenes. Hey Shelby, thank you for subscribing.
You are reckless, sentimental at best. That's not a teaching of mine. You've grown soft, your dead friends can attest.
Hey!
Put your emotions aside. You're a warrior, meant to lead the rest. I don't know where I went wrong, but I warned ya, and you failed the test. So now I'm gone.
Okay, that's as far as I've got with this so far. As you can see, it gets a little bit just sketchy at the end. Hey there, ID, how you doing? Welcome. And thank you again for subscribing, Shelby. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the Raccoon Pack. One of us! One of us! Anyway. So yeah, it gets a little bit sketchy towards the end there, which is what I'm going to be working on today after I finish this little part. Like, as you can see, bits and pieces are disappearing, and I need to work on changing the backgrounds around as the photo kind of gets thrown out of view. So, I'm going to pop some lo-fi on. Feel free to chat. I will reply, etc. And let's get going with this. Once again, thank you for subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. No, we don't want ads. One of us! Yes, Shelby is one of us now. One of the raccoons. Alright, get rid of the ad. There we go. Get rid of that. So again, I do apologize if my voice is still a little bit funny. Again, I am still a little bit sick, but I'm on the mend. Finally. Hooray! Ta-da! On the mend. Anyway, let's get going with this. So, I noticed I need to make Ford's nose a little bit smaller. It's quite large in this scene. So I'm going to change that, and then we need to edit the photos as Bill... Well, not the photos, we need to edit the background as Bill chucks the photo and it kind of falls in front of stuff. So let's get going with that. How are you guys anyway? I hope you are doing well. Okay, so it's okay there. Where do I need... Oh, I need to change Ford's nose. Also, I'm streaming today, just so you know, instead of tomorrow, because I'm busy tomorrow. Do you know raccoons can eat garbage? That means pollution can stop. Indeed. That's why raccoons are so amazing. We stop pollution! So I need to change... Just make it a little bit Do I need to make it smaller? It just kind of felt a little bit big to me, but looking at it now, it seems okay. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying words. So we're gonna go ahead and start working on the background where Bill chucks the photo. Which is... Whee! I always laugh, like I always get a little chuckle when he throws the photo. Okay, so it's okay there. Also need to do the photo here. And the bits of the background that are sitting inside Bill there. We don't need... So I need to go down onto the background here. Okay. It's gonna be kind of like an editing day, and then hopefully, depending on time, like I said, I'm gonna start the first montage when the song goes into the "You failed the test," and yeah, it'll go into the first chorus. So hopefully we'll get that far. There's only a few scenes like I left to do here with Bill and Ford. But like editing the backgrounds where things are moving in front of it actually takes more time than you would think. Because you need to make sure like things are matching up, they're where they're supposed to be. Right. Oh no, that's fine because the photo's there. Ford and Bill singing Disco Girl. I just had to. How are you doing, ID? I hope you're well. Doing the goods, I hope. I've got a nice cup. I just had a shower and had like a nice cup of coffee, and I'm feeling like not super energetic, but more like I have more energy than I've had in a while. Like, I've been sick for about nearly 3 weeks now, actually. It's been absolutely rubbish. Okay, cool. So we need to add in those bits. Well, not add in, but edit the bits of background there behind Bill. Still got a bit of a headache, but I think that's because obviously I slept overnight. Actually slept like all night last night. I've been having like really bad insomnia. You love coffee and you're 10. I have no opinions on this. Coffee is amazing. If you're drinking coffee while you're 10, what can I say? Coffee is good. It is my blood. I don't condone drinking coffee while you're 10. Probably gonna have to color that with the pencil, like a child. Oh, it's going in front. Why is that going in front? That's frustrating. Alright, what we'll do, I might have to put like a little grey line on Bill's arm just so we can differentiate it from the background. Okay. Oh, that's wrong layer, first off. There's Bill's layer. Just drop that. You'll be back. You always make it sound like a threat. Okay, man. They'll be back. Oh, bugger, what happened? Ah, don't you start. Oh, why does it keep doing that? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Right, this needs to go down onto the background layer. So if you are new in chat and you like what you see, do me a favour, slap the like button in the face, and then hit the subscribe button as well for more art and animated content. When I say once, whenever I finish the Billford stuff, I do plan to actually go back and finish my FNAF animation, which has been in the works for like 2 years now, because I am the queen of procrastination. Oh, I'm probably going to do the bottom of his arm as well, aren't I? How annoying. And then I'll be working on my own projects. Like, I want to do some Tanuki Tales stuff. Maybe try and animate a pilot. That'll be fun. And also very hard, because I'm like a one-person animation studio, if you could call me that. Oh, that's back on Bill. We don't want to be on there anyway. Like, literally having to do it all. Not that I'm complaining, mind. Okay, cool. There we go. So that's that. Are there any other little bits of background there that I need to change? Yes, there's some of it in Bill's face. Bill, why have you got background in your face? You should... Ooh. I mean, it would help if I was on the background layer to delete that. There we go. Also, that's the thing I wanted to do as well. We'll need to make Bill's eye bigger because I just realised it's quite small in these shots. So we will be doing that as well. Let me just edit the background stuff. What's going on here? Big on. You're not supposed to be there. Okay, cool. So that's Bill. I'm wondering if I should put some action lines in there when he throws the photo. Possibly, maybe, potentially. Also, sorry for the sniffy. I apologize for being sniffy. Should I add some action lines? Whee! But then if I do it on that layer, it's going to stay on that layer, which we don't want. So I'd have to do it on its own layer if I was going to do that. So possibly on props. Mind you, that looks like he's slapping it. Like slapping it away. We don't want him to slap it away, we want him to throw it away. So I guess not on that regard. Alright, so the next thing we'll do while we're on Bill's lair is change his eye. Because I wanted him to get, like, turn back and be... Like, he's really mad there, and then he turns back and he's just kind of like, eh. This is fine. So I want to make him... We'll go back to, like, a really annoyed face eye. So we'll do this. Boop. Mind you, I don't think an onion skin's going to help too much. Hello, if you're just hopping into chat. I don't know why I'm waving. You can't see me, but hello. Welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Alright, I think I know what face. Billy! Yep. He has no... I was going to say he has no face at the moment. I mean, technically he doesn't. He has no eye at the moment. Which I'm just about to rectify. That's white. We don't want white, we want black. Oops. That's better. So he's there, grabs the photos, comes back, and he's just like... Maybe I'll drop... Ooh, huge eraser. Maybe I'll drop that a little bit further. Maybe about there. So like he's super ticked off. Bill be mad. And so Ford's gaze is about there. So I don't know, maybe he should look down at the photos while he has them. So he's looking at Ford, goes to the mantelpiece, gets the photos. Although actually, since he's talking about the henchmaniacs at this point, we have his eye this side. But then I think this would probably be the other way around. Yes, although that looks a little bit odd. That to there, that to there. Why is my eraser so huge? Yeah. Rightio. So he comes back and he's looking at those guys. And then I guess when he does that, he can then look at Ford. That makes more sense. Get rid of that. Pop that on. Actually, I might make him a little bit, because he's like, Ford is the object of his anger, so maybe when he looks at Ford, like, give him like an even angrier eye. Or maybe like narrow his eye. Because it's this lyric is, I don't know where I went wrong, but I warned you. Or something. Which line is this? Oh, you're a warrior. Okay, cool. So I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. So if I grab, what I might do is grab the base, so I've got the size. Since his eye is not changing size. I can draw. Something like that. But maybe not, it needs to be, let's have that at the top. So are you excited for Christmas, ID? If that's a thing you celebrate, of course. Put that there. And then as usual. Oh, he baked my head. See how that looks. Might make it something bigger. Cool.
You're a warrior, meant to lead the rest.
That's kind of cool. Well, I don't know if I should make him. Actually, when so he's like mentally the rest, and then when it changes to here, make him like angry eye or angrier eye. So grab that. Get rid of that. Maybe I'll change his eye to black. Would that work though? Could always just dip that down a bit. And pop it there. I'm an artist, I can art. Ooh, that looks like it's nothing good. Hey, how are you doing? The Omni, is that how you pronounce your name? Welcome. Yeah. You've not seen, there's quite a few of them. Well, actually, I say quite a few. There's two that I know of, but there's probably more. I will show you the full animation in a minute. Let me just finish this particular scene. Or I should say, this particular scene. Let me finish Bill's eye. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. I feel like I should make, but like, so it's not connected to his eyelids, so it's more like free floating as he gets madder. Yeah. Let's turn the onion skin off. Might move it back a little bit though. Oop. So he's kind of just like, now I'm mad. Okay, cool. Although I think that needs to be a little more in the center. How are you doing today, the Omni? Hope you're having a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it may be for you. Right, I'm gonna make my eraser smaller. And then put the drop there. Bill is mad! Also get rid of that. That. There we go. Well, I guess I've not really looked, I've never really thought about crossover them. I mean, it's more so the music from Epic the Musical. Like, I know there's a couple of other people that did My Goodbye. And there's, I think there's one called, I don't know if it's Monster. I don't know if that's actually part of Epic the Musical. But yeah, there's a few. Right, so let me show you the animation as it currently is. I'm doing okay. Getting better from an illness. I was saying earlier, I felt better today than I have in a very long time, which is amazing. So I'm super, super thankful for that, because I hate being sick. But anyway, other than that, I'm good. Just enjoying a day off of work and animating. So this is the animation as it currently stands. I've actually already finished the second half of the song. So I've kind of had to go back, and now I'm doing the first half. But yeah, let me pause the lo-fi. Boop. And this is it. Sound warning, you might want to turn your headphones down if you're wearing headphones, because it is quite loud. And Toon Boom is really weird in that it won't let me turn the audio down. But anyway, this is what it is currently.
You are reckless, sentimental at best. That's not a teaching of mine. You've grown soft, your dead friends can attest. Hey, put your emotions aside. You're a warrior, meant to lead the rest. I don't know where I went wrong, but I warned ya, and you failed the test. So now I'm gone.
Yeah, that's as far as I've got. As you can see, it gets a little bit sketchy at the end, where I've just kind of sketched in what I kind of want to do. I'm going to be working on those today once I finish this scene with Bill tossing like the henchmaniac's photo aside. Also, I can't help but every time I see the photo just like get thrown out of screen, I don't know if you've ever watched it. There's an episode of Mickey and Minnie on their shorts called Our Floating Dreams. It's got like a little sound effect in there that goes wee. I just can't help imagining that every time I see the photo. Just get chucked out of screen. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been working hard on it. So it's just like, whee! Can't help it. Every time I just imagine the sound effect. It's just so funny. But anyway, that aside, currently I'm going to be working on the background, and obviously you can see the photo of Bill and Ford singing Disco Girl there disappear, so I need to work on that. if I get time, depending, I'm going to be working on the rest of these today and maybe the start of the montage. Should add it quietly. Maybe. Just wee. I don't know if I'd be able to find the little sound effect, but I could always make one, I suppose. Or dub it. My partner said I should dub it. Like, dub it over, just for shits and giggles. But anyway, right, I need to... What did I put it on? Props. I think it was on props. So we need to add that throughout the scene, because that's not going anywhere. Yeah, just add it in. That would be so funny. I mean, I might add it as, you know, you can, like, clip things. I might add it as, like, a little clip and just dub it in there. Just... Yeah, it makes me giggle. Every time, like, even without the sound effect, my brain just does it for me. It just adds it in. So... Right, I need to copy this, the disco girl, because that disappears. So it needs to stay in screen until there. Now, I think I might have to add it each... Oh my god, 7 people? How are you doing, everybody? Make sure you say hello. Welcome to the stream. My name is Toon, and thank you, ID. I appreciate that. I'm really looking forward to, like, putting everything together, like, with the stuff that I've already done. Right. Mind you, that's gone out of screen now, so potentially I could just add the second photo and just extend it. So we put that in there and then extend it to 708. Let's see what that does. Okay, so that should be fine now, staying in screen throughout the rest of that shot. Cool. Now we need to add the background where the photo is falling in front of stuff. It looks awesome. Your animation is nice. So this particular part has taken, I'd say, probably about 2 weeks so far. And then the previous version, well, I say the previous version, the second half took me about a month to do. So I'm assuming this will probably be around the same time frame. So probably looking at releasing it next year, early next year. Like the whole thing, like edited and stuff. Because I need to animate a little intro. Right. So we need to go and play with backgrounds now. Yay! Backgrounds are fun, but not really. It's a pain in the ass. So we need to copy that because the photo is falling out of view and falling in front of stuff. But yeah, like altogether, it's probably taking me about 5 weeks so far. Yeah. I mean, you can see part of the finished second part already on the channel. There is... Let me grab a link for you. There is... It's not completely finished because I didn't want to release like the whole thing on YouTube. It was more like a little teaser. So this is part of the second half. So there's that. Anyway, backgrounds. Yay, my favorite thing. No, we don't want to post links into the animation. We want to post backgrounds where they're supposed to be. Paste that in there. Right. Now I need to do the fun thing of replacing stuff that's moved and... Alright, no worries. There's no rush to do anything, my friend. Right, what I might do is copy that because that's where the photo is moving in front of. Then I can pop that in there to cover that. Nothing goes on Bill, which is good. And then we can just erase what's in front of the photo. Or in the photo, that's not supposed to be there. So do you animate yourself, or are you an artist or anything like that? Always amazing to meet other artists. And I mean, I wouldn't... I'd say I'm an animator, but I'm not a very good one. I'm still very much learning. I mean, to be fair, doing this project has taught me quite a lot. Not gonna lie. but then I've had to do everything myself, so like all the backgrounds, and I'm really really not good at drawing backgrounds. Like absolutely terrible. Also, hello to anybody just hopped into the stream. Like 8 people watching. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you and welcome to all of you. Okay, cool. So whee. I still feel like I should have something there when Bill throws it. I don't know, because the movement's quite fast in the actual animation itself, so... Okay, so the next thing to do is grab this background. Like, drawing that background absolutely killed me. Not gonna lie. Not a background artist. Very much not a very background artist. And again, we'll grab this. Not a very background artist. Okay, and the same thing. Actually, this is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more tedious than this, but I guess it's because it's such a small thing. We take small mercies, small wins. We like small wins. I mean, at one point I was considering changing the hench maniac's faces to expressions of shock as Bill chucks the photo. But I thought, like, it's quite small. No one's really gonna see it, so not a lot of point there. Alrighty, that's that one. Grab this. Put this in here. Grab this. Put this in here. And I think the last frame is the next frame, because it's pretty much out of view. And then we'll be on to the next one where Bill is getting ready to rip the photo of him and Ford in half. Oh, thank you. I worked really hard on that second piece. I don't know why I started in the middle. Like, my brain just went, hey, you should start this here. Here's some ideas. So I was like, oh, okay. I'm doing this now, apparently. But then obviously I've had to come back and actually do it from the start. But hey. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to like putting it all together and editing it right. Like my brain going, here's the second half of the song. I'm not gonna give you ideas for the first half of it just yet. You'll have to wait. Okay, cool. So I don't have to do anything there. Oh no, wait, yes I do. There's a little bit of that missing. Okay, so that's all of that. Boop. Awesome. Right, so that's all of that. I don't need. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call anybody out. It's just how my brain works. Whee! Just every time. Oh, that's so funny to me. I don't know why. Not calling you out, but just the photo. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Whee! All right, stop messing about, Taz. Stop messing about. Serious animator. Ha ha ha. No, I'm not. I'm not serious at all. Alright, so now I can extend that background to the end. 708. Oh, la 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 la. Boop, 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 boop. Cool. So everything's the same there, and now we get to work on the next screen. On the next screen? On the next scene? Or shot? Scene? Shot? I don't know. What would you call it? Definitely liking Bill's eye changing now, though, because it looked a bit static before. Oh no, I shouldn't be laughing this hard at my own work. Let me turn the sound on there for a sec.
You're a warrior, meant to lead the rest. I don't
cool. Right, so the next scene then, which is this one. So, wee! Don't! Oh my god, I'm definitely gonna have to do like an edit of that. Don't make me laugh like this. Oh, actually do, because it's funny. Right, so now he's gonna have... That can go. That can go. So he's gonna... I might tilt him a bit... Maybe have him move a little bit forward with the photo forward now, because he's about to rip it in half. So he's getting serious. He's serious, Bill. Okay, also need to add in... Get rid of his arms for a tick. Da da da. Get rid of that. Okay, add in the corner of his body that's missing. Don't encourage me! I don't need encouragement. Encouragement. I can speak English. I speak proper English. No, I don't. Apparently, I was about to say English, but English. English, like what the Queen does. But not really. Also, maybe that's in bad taste now because obviously she's passed away. So, oh, shut up! Shut up, Taz! Stop making stupid jokes. Okay, so I might. Should I keep his eye the same or widen it? Decisions. Also, I need props. Where is the prop? There's the prop that I need. So that needs to go there because it's basically going to be in front of him now as he prepares to rip it in half. Also, I've never done paper, like floating, so that's going to be interesting. Okay, so that's probably a good place for it. And then if we get rid of all the stuff that's behind it. So do you draw or animate or anything like that yourself, the Omni? Is that something you partake in? Also, it's really sketchy, but I actually really like the disco girl photo. Whee. Disco girl coming through. It looks like someone's tattooed it on him. The software I'm using is called Toon Harmony. It's probably like more advanced than what I need, but now that I've had it for like, I don't know, a couple of years now, I've kind of just gotten used to it, so I just use it. There's probably like cheaper... I mean, I actually own the license for this one, but I'm thinking of changing over to like a subscription-based license so I can upgrade the software. Because I bought this when it was Harmony 20 and they're on like 25, like version 25 or something now. So I am looking to upgrade to that, but for now I own the software. Tried drawing for a while, just never did it again. Oh, that's fair. I mean, I guess it's not everyone's cup of tea. Alright, so now he's getting ready to rip it in half. So one hand on the top, one hand on the bottom, I think is what I had. So I think maybe I should tilt it a little. Yeah, tilt it like that. We'll have to change a few extra bits there on Bill. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's probably like cheaper and like less what's the word? um, I don't know, like a program that's less heavy on like memory usage and things like that for the PC. But like I said, I've just gotten so used to using Toon Boom that it's like I can't really think of using anything else. Oh wait, this is props. So I mean, I'm happy using it. It's fine when it's not playing up. It's fine. But yeah. So I'll say I don't know if you were in the stream earlier when I said it, but I can speak proper English, I swear. Once I finish this project, I'm going to be finishing the Five Nights at Freddy's one that I was working on, and then hopefully I'm going to be moving on to an animated pilot for my own series, which will be interesting because like it's an original series. I'm the only animator here. Like it's just me. I'm a one-person studio. Okay, that's fine. So we need to draw his hands. So one at the top, one at the bottom. So make sure we're on Bill. That's a good thing about Bill, because his arms like literally can move all over his bloody body. I don't really need to pay too much attention to where they're coming from. But if he's gonna rip it, will it be on each corner, I suppose? So maybe one here. Your channel before, to be honest. What's the FNAF and your own series about? Well, the FNAF is basically, I'm assuming you've heard of a guy called Pymations. The FNAF one was a reanimation of his 5 AM prequel with Springtrap. That was very much when I was like very much still like really a beginner. I still haven't finished that. But I need to go back and actually do it. I feel like I want his arm to come round a bit longer. So yeah, that's like basically just a reanimation. And my own series is something called Tanuki Tales, which is basically a fantasy set in a world where there's no humans, basically. So animals involved instead of humans. And it's like fantasy, magical kind of stuff. So Bill's arm to maybe... What? Maybe like... Because he's going to rip it, so this top arm's going to the bottom? Where would it make sense for his arm to come from here? Let me just... So maybe from the side a little bit, I think. Oh, thank you. It's a series like the chapter 1 is written, and the prologue. How far are you from making it? Yeah, I haven't actually made any animation stuff for Tanuki Tales. I've written the prologue and I've written chapter 1. So I kind of wanted to incorporate like both of those into the pilot. Yeah. But it's a lot of work for one person to do.
So it's a deal then.
Like a lot of... Hey, Alchemist Crown, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Raccoon Pack. You're one of us now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh my god, we're growing. The channel is growing. This is amazing and I love it. But yeah. Oh, thank you. I don't know if it's still there, but I think there is a audio. Although it might be the old version, because I rewrote the prologue and... Yeah, I rewrote the prologue, so I don't know if it's the old version or the new version that's on my channel. I think it might be the old version. But you're more than welcome to go and listen to it. It's under Tanuki Tales. Oh, that's a poster. Yeah, I think the audio might still be on the channel, but again, I'm pretty sure it's the older version. I didn't want to, because I was working with another YouTuber, I'm not going to say who, for him to do an audio of it. I'm just waiting to hear back from him though. He said he was going to do it, but obviously he's a busy guy, so I'm not really going to push it, but we'll see. But I wanted to I wanted to finish this and finish FNAF, like get my other projects done before I move on to Tanuki Tales, because then I can focus entirely on Tanuki Tales and just dedicate my efforts to that. And like just be focused on it with no other distractions. Because I am the queen of procrastination, so if there's other stuff that I can be doing, I would probably do that over Tanuki Tales. Because I'm naughty. I am a terrible, terrible person. In that regard. Bucket, bucket, bucket. How long does a project usually take? Well, this one so far, like, this is my first real serious project. Also, thank you for subscribing, by the way, Alchemist. I really appreciate that. This is the first really serious project that I've done just for myself. And this one's taken about 5 weeks so far. Not all of this, because I've already finished the second half of the song, like I was saying to the Omni. I already finished the second half. I'm just, like, I've gone back and I'm working on this half now. Because my brain is dumb. But yeah. This one's taken about 7 weeks. 7 weeks? 5 weeks so far. I guess it would depend, like, how big the project is. Like, the FNAF one, I've been working on for about 2 years. Because, like I said, I'm just the queen of procrastination. And I just work on and off. So one hand there, and then one hand on the bottom. Because he's gonna rip it. So I guess one here. That's grey, we don't want that. Hey, thank you. I'm trying to be more committed to animation and learning it, because it's not something I've always wanted to do, but since I got my very first tablet, I was like, I really want to try animation. So I've been like working to learn it on and off for a few, well, actually more than a few years. It's only recently, like with the FNAF stuff and with this project, like I said, this being my first like major project that I've worked on, that I've really, really gotten into it, if that makes sense. How am I going to do this? If he's holding it at the bottom, his thumb would be in front and his fingers are behind. Okay. So, I guess something like that. Or maybe his fingers would be a bit more behind than that, though, to be honest. My goodness, we're getting a lot of people in here today. Hello and welcome. Don't think I've ever had such a busy stream. I'm gonna get all choked up. Let me finish his hand here, Alchemist, and I will show you the full extent of what I've done so far with this particular half. If you want to watch the second half that I've already animated, it's not complete, but it is up on the channel. You can go and watch that. Okay, that makes sense. So I guess his palm, if his thumb's there, then his palm's going to be about there. Alright, cool. Boop. Oh, he getting ready to rip that thing. Yeah, I'm trying to stay committed to it. I mean, this is, like I said, this is the first real passion project that I've had. And I've noticed, since it's, like, entirely mine, like, obviously not the music, but, like, the project is mine, I've been more committed to it, if that makes sense. Like, I just want to work on it. Okay. We need to do that bit in front of his thumb. And the next bit's going to be interesting because he rips it. Alright, so I think the background, it's going to be slightly different because the photo was in front of something to start with. So that extends to 740. So we need that to go to 740. Alright, my cat is biting me because it's so much fun. No worries. It's afternoon for me. But thank you so much for dropping in and hanging out, Omni. Bop your cat on the nose gently. Tell him no, or her. No, no bitey. But yeah, hopefully we'll see you again. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a pleasure. Excuse me, right, Ford needs to extend to 740 as well. Although I'm wondering if I should move his head, because he's kind of static for quite a while there. Maybe just tilt it back when Bill froze the photo, ever so slightly. He's just like, Bill, what are you doing? Although that does mean I'm going to have to change the background a little bit, but that's okay. Just so we get a little bit of movement. No, she wants cuddles! Oh, fair enough. Give those cuddles to that cat. And take care. Hopefully we'll see you again. I normally stream Mondays and Fridays. There won't be a stream tomorrow, however, because I'm busy. Well, there might be. Depends on how busy I am. Depends if I get back in time. We'll see. Okay, so we're there. Ford moves his head as he watches the photo go wee. And then the background is there. It'll change ever so slightly when Bill moves the photo to in front of him, but that's fine. So if we pop that in there, Ford hath vanished. Wait a second, I thought I put... Oh, no, okay, that's fine then. So Ford in that shot needs to go, or it needs to be this one, because otherwise it's going to go back to thingy. So we need this Ford. And then he extends to... Actually, he's probably going to extend to the end of this particular shot now, because... So that needs to go to 848. Right, so... Alchemist, if you're still here, this is the animation as it is so far. Sound warning, just be aware it might be a little bit loud. Let me pause that. Put this main screen for you. Go.
You are reckless, sentimental at best. That's not a teaching of mine. You've grown soft, your dead friends can attest. Hey, put your emotions aside. You're a warrior, meant to lead the rest. I don't know where I went wrong, but I warned ya, and you failed the test. So now I'm gone.
That's what it's looking like so far. So now we need to do the rip.
Where I went wrong, but I warned ya.
The photo looks all good with it.
You're a warrior, meant to lead the rest. I don't know where I went.
Hold up, what's happening there?
I don't.
Okay, that was weird. The animation went a little bit funny there. But yeah, that's everything I've got so far. I just need to edit the background here because Ford has changed position ever so slightly. So I need to get rid of the background in there. Let's put lo-fi back on. Cool. Okay. So it's... Oh, wait, no, that's actually erasing forward. We don't want to do that. We want to erase the background. Cool. Alright. And on his nose as well. I think that's all of it. There wasn't too much, it was only where he was moving ever so slightly. So now we get to do the rip. That's gonna be fun. Whee! Oh dear. That shouldn't make me laugh as much as it does. Alright, so background. Serious, Taz. Be serious. I'd say animation is a serious business, but it's really not. Okay, Bill has moved slightly forward, so we need to now replace background stuff where he's moved. He's left a triangle-shaped hole. Probably this one might be the best bet there. I also need to replace the bit where the photo was. And there's a little bit there that needs to be replaced. Ah, working with backgrounds is awful. It's absolutely terrible. Right, that should cover where the photo was. There we go. And we need to edit stuff, because yay, editing stuff. Also just realised that that photo's still in the background. Oh no! Need to get rid of that, that's not supposed to be there. Ooh. Oh, and there's a bit of Ford's photo there as well. Lol. Big on. Okay, cool. Hello, if you're just hopping into the chat. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to what could loosely be called a serious stream, but it's not serious at all because boring. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Morning, evening, whatever it may be for you. Make sure you say hello in the chat if you're new. Okay, I'm going to save it. That's getting a bit junky. Why are you getting... Ugh. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're playing up, are you? That's why it's getting janky, because the eraser is just getting really big. See, this is why I need to replace. Bear with me a second. I just need to reopen Toon Boom. Need to update my PC and upgrade Toon Boom, because this version is getting a bit funny. Let's reopen Toon Boom. Bear with me 2 seconds. Alrighty. There we go. Right, back to what I was doing, which was editing background, I do believe. Not that. Looky here. This we want. We're nearly at the looky here. Ever so nearly, but not quite. We've got a few more bits to do before we're there. Alright, now the eraser can stop growing. That would be grand. Okay. Amigat. Like I said, I've never done... Like, the paper rip is going to be easy enough, but it's going to be when the paper, like, floats out of view. Never done that before, so that's going to be interesting. I'm assuming, timing-wise, like, the drawings are going to be quite close together because it's quite light. I don't know, we'll have to have a play. It's all about the learning curve. Let's see if I get rid of this. Getting rid of lines that aren't supposed to be there cause he's over the background. Why did I have to do such a complicated background, man? Okay, I should now just be able to select everything now that all the adjacent lines have been disconnected. Boop. There. Nice. Okay, right. So we've got that. Also just realised there's lines in front of the fire now? What? Why are you like this? Might have to go back and check previous shots now and make sure it hasn't done it in the other shots. Okay. Also realised that that has now disappeared. That should not have disappeared. Trying to keep things where they're supposed to be. What? I selected all of that. Don't be dumb. Okay, might have to find a shot where all of that's in view. Yeah, there we go. Although it does mean I'm going to have to delete some more stuff that was behind Bill. How irritating. I mean, let's put it all back in there now, but if we... Maybe it accidentally deleted it when I selected everything? I don't know. There we go. Right. Better. Whatever that is. What is that, actually? What are you, little lion? Be gone. Okay. Alright. Save that. Alrighty, so... Oh, Ford's got something in his nose. Boop. Boop. Get rid of that. Okay. And in his glasses, too. Background continuity, man. Excuse me, background continuity. That's all fine. A little bit up here in his hair, which shouldn't be there. Alright, cool. No, because now there's white lines through the fire. What is going on? Guess it might have been where I copied and pasted a different part of the background? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay. No more white lines in the fire. Thanks. Want to animate the paper rip. So that's all of that. I don't know if I should make Bill's eye slightly angrier here. I'm not going to increase the background yet because that's probably going to change a little bit when the paper like flutters down. Do I make Bill's eye slightly angrier here? The answer is yes, we do. Actually, when it comes to this point, maybe, because he gets really mad there when he tears it, I was going to say maybe I'll make his eye black, but I might do that in the last shot where he grows a bit. No, not those. Brr. Might turn these downward since he's getting madder. Oh, my pencil is huge. Why is my pencil huge? Okay, that's that. Hello! If you're just hopping into the stream, welcome. Good to have you here. So he moves that. Ooh, okay, I just realised there's still in the background there. Which shot is that? Oh, I might have to go through all of these shots. Just to make sure there's no background in Fordsy's nose. Helps if you're on the right frame, of course. You have to do the same for each of these, which is really annoying. There's one there. I want to get on with the paper rip. Really want to finish the scenes, or these last scenes, in this stream today. So that one's fine. That one's got a bit more in it for some reason. So oh, I see. That bit there. It's fine. And then on that one as well. It's that. It's hard to see where the edge of his nose is because it's on the black line. Ha! Okay, cool. Oh, I think I missed a bit. So there's the edge, so if we do that, and then I can just... that. Okay. So, next bit is Bill getting super mad. He's super mad! As opposed to regular mad. Bill's super mad, not regular mad. Alright, so the next part is where he rips the photo. Oh, actually, the background there stays the same. It's in the next parts that it's probably going to change when Bill actually rips the photo. So that can extend to 740. Hello there! Wow, 6 people in the chat. Make sure you say hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an amazing day. Morning, evening, afternoon, whichever it may be. My name is Toon. You can call me Taz. Or Toon, whichever. Toon or Taz. Tazzy Toon. But yeah, make sure you say hello. I always like to meet new peoples. Cool, okay. So that looks fine.
Lead the rest. I don't know where I went wrong, but I
Just can't help laughing every time I see that. I really need to do an edit of that. I'll just add the little wee. Okay. So next scene. Next scene. Where are we? We are here. Ooh, we've got 2 left. So now we can use this Bill. He's not moving anywhere. Might move this one out here. Paste this one in. There we go. Ooh, interesting. Now I've got to have the photo ripped in half. So his hands are going to be different because he's ripping. Might change his eye as well, so it's kind of like an upward curve, so he's just like aloof while he's doing it, like he doesn't care. So if we grab that. Oh, so I really need the bathroom, so I might have to be right back a sec in a moment. that's a different one. We're on here. So if I put that in there. Alrighty. So, we've got to rip this in half. We got to rip this in half. So if we just go... how am I going to do this? I don't know if doing that would work, because it would that only selects certain lines. Maybe if I do an eraser line like that. Oh, that's a bit small actually. That's tiny. Oh, flippin' heck, Toon Boom. Why you gotta do this? Bear with me. It's decided to shrink my eraser this time. Before it was growing it, now it's shrinking it. I don't know why it's being so stupid. Toon Boom, why are you being stupid? Stop being stupid. I'm trying to work. If you just hopped in, bear with me. I'm just restarting Toon Boom. It is being the dumb. Good soup. There we go. Alright. How's that looking?
You are reckless, sentimental at best. That's not a teaching of mine. You've grown soft, your dead friends can attest. Hey! Put your emotions aside. You're a warrior, meant to lead the rest. I don't know where I went wrong, but I warned ya, and you failed the test.
I don't know why the animation keeps doing that when it comes to the photo.
I don't know where...
What are you doing? Why are you doing that? You should not be doing that. Like, the animation's there, it's just being...
I don't know...
It's just being weird. Okay. Right, I need to go and visit the restroom, bathroom, whatever you want to call it. So I will be right back. Which frame are we on? This frame. Be right back. I'm back. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of the be right back stuff. So, we need to decide how we're going to rip the photo. That's what I was doing before. That's actually, that kind of works. We just make the edges jagged. Ooh, that's huge. We don't want it that big. Actually, that's still really big. What size did I... Was it a 4? Might have been 5. In a ripped photo. Okay, cool. We have a ripped photo that I can move about in 2 different halves now. Yay! So at this point, I'm probably going to make his eye go black, like with the white iris. Also, these need to be moved onto the prop layer. Oh no! Why did I do it so close apart? I should have moved them. There we go. Right. Let's grab that bit first. Move that onto the prop layer. So Ford is currently on Bill's layer, which is fine. Let's do the bits of Bill that we need back first. Line. Oops. Need to move it up ever so slightly. Oop. His bow tie would have been there, so I need to grab that from a previous scene. Just, there we go, so it stays the same. Ooh. That's fine, I can get rid of that. It stays the same. It's not that one, it's this one. Like that. Ah! No! Oh. Goes, because it's in the middle of that line actually, more or less, so. Okie dokie. Oh, actually I might zoom out so I can see what the heck I'm doing. But yeah, in this one I might have his eye turn black in preparation for the final scenes where he just tosses the photo aside and gets a little bit bigger as he gets really super mad. The different stages of Bill's mad. I think I really am going to have to do an edit of that though. Okay, so need to close the gaps here. Hello, hello, if you're just hopping into stream, welcome. Good to have you here. That looks good. Right, now we need to do the ripping. This one here. Yep, that makes sense. And then cut that off of there. And I guess it would be going diagonal. Actually, I guess it would make more sense to be about there. Or should I do it so... But then he tosses them aside there, so... I could have them closer together for this as he rips. Like just so the edges are almost touching but not quite. Although would that... Because he's ripping it down, so the half with Ford, you wouldn't really see the image on there. you'd only see like the paper as he rips it. Yeah. Let's try that again because I deleted stuff that probably shouldn't have been deleted. Just want to get rid of Fordsy. Ah, no, not the edge. So this curled edge here would be at the top, I guess? Would it? Oops. Need grey. Because if he's pulling it down from the top, probably won't curl the edge. Well, that would be this edge up here. Don't know if that really works. I guess it kind of does, but that needs to come from about there. So that needs to be higher. Cool. And then if we erase the bits that are Bill. No, we don't want to move Bill. We want to erase lines. Line eraser. Where's the edge? I have to re-add in his bow tie here. There's the edge. Cool. Right. So if I re-add in... oh wait, this is on Bill. So if I re-add in... get rid of that. We can get rid of that bit. Get rid of the little black lines that were forward. And then I can have Bill's hand on the bottom there as he rips it. Nice. So if we go back to Bill's lair. Technical art stuff. Icon does it. Hi, yes, I am real artist. Ooh, huge. It's like the cow from ASDF movie. Hi, yes, I am real man, except I am real artist. Or at least I'm pretending to be. Ugh, doing it with such a small pencil though. That must have been quite an introduction for anyone coming into the stream. Just me going on about ASDF movie and being a real artist. Okay, so the only other thing is Bill's. I don't know if I can bucket that. Nope, didn't think so. It's always worth a check though. Try not to go over the grey line. Okay, so... oh, gotta do it in the other one as well. It's kind of funny, like, the little picture of him is looking up at him. Oh, I get too easily amused. I don't know why that's funny, but it is. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to do the other part of his bloody bow tie as well. Get rid of the lines that shouldn't be there. Cool beans. Alrighty. No, I don't want to record. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Ignore that. Right. So that's fine. I just need to edit in bow tie now. God, that stayed on screen for ages. I need to change the sound effect for that too. I only just added that. I was umming and ahhing about adding a donation goal thing, but I guess there's no harm in it being there. I don't expect anybody to donate, really. But cool. Okay, so that's that. Now we do his hands. So he's ripping it. I might need to simulate this with a piece of paper, just so I can see what hand is, well, where his arm would be, technically, when he's ripping it. If he's... Oh, ripped it in half, so it's like that. I guess the top half would be above his, well, not right above his head, but... like that. And fingers. Let's see. Get rid of that line, or that. If he's holding it there, then his thumb is in towards the body, so that's fine. We'll bucket these. Oh, huge pencil. Just so we know what is where. Should I have his arm more out here? I think it looks better going upright like that. And then his other one is down here. So his fingers would be showing at this point because he's ripped it the other way. Would his thumb be up towards the body there? Might need to change the position of his fingers. It's fine. guess it could work. And his thumb's on the other side as well, so he wouldn't really be seen. Maybe not there. Where? Go away. Ah, I hate hands. Hands are the worst. Okay, they're gonna. The prop's gonna stay the same throughout the scene. When does it change? So 763. That. So that stays the same through that. Rip. We can get rid of you now, Bill, because you're done with. Boop. Okay, so.
I don't know where I went wrong, but I warned ya, and you failed the test.
Don't know why the animation for the photo throw always goes a little bit funny. It's kind of odd.
I don't know where I went wrong, but I warned ya, and you failed the test.
Okay, cool. That's looking pretty damn good. So the next one is going to be that pose. So we just need to do that pose for Bill, and then I need to animate the paper floating out of view, and the final shot for Bill on this. So it's basically this shot again. I'll grab you out of the way. Move your bits of paper. There you go. We'll pop Bill in. Oops. No, not all of that, just the hand. Yeah, that looks like it's coming from under his body there. The weird bow tie. We'll redo that. Should I make it like narrow his eye a bit more as he tosses the... What I might do is delete that. Delete that. Move that to there. But not in that scene, because that's a different scene. It needs to be on this scene. Now we get rid of that. And that. Move that to... bucket that black. That's fine. Not that. That's okay. That was weird. That. There we go. Blimey, how is it 2 o'clock already? When did that happen? Oh, damn, you're gonna be Okay. Still gonna try. I'm gonna be streaming until I get these last scenes finished, I think. Just so they're done. Alright, we need Bill's bow tie again, which is... When did we last see that? There. I just want the bow tie. Just the bow tie, thanks. Oop, no, that's the looky here video. There he is. Have your bow tie back, Bill. Even though parts are apparently missing. Okay, cool. Right, let's do... Might do... I think it was a 5 that I did that on? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Extend... Nope, that's not going to work, is it? What if we extend that one? Nope. Unless I'm using the wrong line. There we go. There. Okay, nope, that moved. There, go back. Nope. There we go. And then... Why are you like this? Alright. Goes from here to here, getting even madder, because it's Bill. Leave the rest of that coffee, it's gone cold. Alright, arms out as he chucks the thing. Woo! So if he just... I guess he'd have like a bit of an open hand. Mm. I hate hands. Might be better to do like that. It's the only problem with a character that's got dark hands like this. So that's one. Although I kind of feel like it should be more angled down. Okay. And the other one. So this is the fun bit where I get to animate paper fluttering. Yay. Never done that before, so that's going to be interesting. Whoop. Okay, cool. So, starting poses for this paper. It was grey, so... Hmm. Guess it needs... actually, might be better. So it stays the same size and keeps the jagged edge that we need. So that's not chopping and changing. Whee! But change it so it's curved. I have no idea how I'm going to animate this. I've never done this before. So we need this bit. No prop. Copy. Also, I put that other bit on the wrong layer. It's supposed to be on this layer so I can animate it. Okay, so... Smooth that. And then it's going to be curving the other way. Okay. Oop, that's on Bill's layer. Need to grab that. Okay, now this is going to be interesting because cut. I might try and do the path that they're gonna take. Okay, they're both on this layer now, that's good.
And you failed the test.
Okay, so what I might do is on this layer, I'll try and plot the path that they're gonna take, because it's gonna be like a almost like a zigzag, but less sharp. So if we do it with white, so it's come from Bill's hand here, so it's kind of gonna go. Something like that. Let's see if I can find a reference for a feather or a leaf. So I feel like the middle parts of the movement in the middle here, here, and here, the drawings are going to be a little bit further apart because it's moving faster. Alright, let's give this a go. So we're going to be on props here. So it's going to curve up. I don't know if they should be on twos. Maybe they should be on twos. Although here it would be moving a little bit faster because it's been thrown. So let's pop that on a 2. Not that. I need to extend that for now to 849 just so I can see what's what. 9. Okay, so that's that. So we grab the, no, not the line. Not the line. So where's Bill got a paste that, oops, in there. Pop that there. Okay, don't know why that bit's on, but right, copy that, and then that goes in there. So, if I do this one a little bit closer to that, but the edge is going to start to curve the other way. So it's more like that. Oop, not white. Actually, maybe have that because it is paper. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just making this up as I go. So maybe a little bit further. And then it would be further apart as it goes up onto the upward. Oops, wrong thing. That's supposed to be there. Nope, 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 nope. This one, thank you.
You failed the test.
So maybe a little bit further apart, but slowing down as it comes up into the.
Failed the test.
So we're here. It's going up, so that would be curving more. Haha, I can draw. Not. Oof, that's the brush. We don't want that. Maybe have that one on a 1 and then slow it down as it reaches the top of it, although it's kind of disappearing behind Ford's glasses at this point.
Failed the test. You failed the test.
So maybe have this one on a 1. And it would slow down.
Failed the test.
So it's fast there in the middle and then slows right down again as it reaches the top of its arc. just keep forgetting to do this. Copy that. Then maybe one more before it starts its downward arc. So grab that. Pop that in there. And then not too bad. Maybe curve the photo up as it goes on to the next one. So as it comes back down, maybe curve the edge. So we could probably start it. Maybe on this one, curve that. It's not quite the arc I imagined, but I've got a rough. It only needs to be a guideline. They're more like guidelines. So we've got this. And it's going to start its descent quite slowly. I forgot to move it onto a different frame. Maybe I should have it go up one more, curling more. We'll see. So I have this, start its descent. Oh. Okay. Hey, pray. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Priu said? I don't know. Sorry, but welcome to the stream anyway. Me, just joined the chat. It's kind of relaxing here. Hey there. Yeah, I try and create like a relaxing atmosphere. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm just trying to animate a piece of paper falling. I have never done it before, so it's a learning curve. Not doing too badly though, I don't think. But yes, we do like a relaxing atmosphere. Sorry I can't pronounce your name, but my name is Taz. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have a fantastic time while you're here with us, or with me, I should say. Right, so that'll be on a 2. Don't know actually how much longer. Oh, okay, I've got to about there. So the fall might not actually. I'll show you the animation actually while. Actually, that looks really good. Pretty impressed with that. I'll show you the whole animation. Sound warning, you might want to turn your headphones down if you're wearing headphones, because it can be quite loud, but this is what I've got so far. Helps if there's music, of course. Let me turn the lo-fi off.
You are reckless, sentimental at best. That's not a teaching of mine. You've grown soft, your dead friends can attest. Hey! Put your emotions aside. You're a warrior, meant to lead the rest. I don't know where I went wrong, but I warned ya, and you failed the test. So now I'm...
That's pretty much what I've got so far. It's looking pretty good. I'm actually really quite happy with the paper falling at the moment. It looks pretty good.
You failed the test.
So where was I? Oh yeah, that's what I've got so far. This is the first half of the animation. I've already finished the second half. My brain decided to give me the first half of the animation as opposed to this first half first. That came out wrong. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Hope you have a wonderful time while you're here. If you do enjoy what you see, maybe consider slapping a like on the video. That would be really helpful. Okay, let's pop lo-fi back on. Thank you. Okay, so I kind of want to do... I have it changed to an almost like a that sort of shape as it flutters down now. So I don't know if I'd be able to do that though. Maybe just work with what I've got rather than being too technical here. So got it there. That one I think, because it's still moving quite slowly until it gets to the middle there. So it's gonna curve, come down a little bit more. Okay, as it starts its downward arc. I need to grab the turn. Actually, I might be able to start curving it here. No, that doesn't really make sense, does it? How are you today, though? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Or morning, evening, whatever it may be for you. So we have that one or two. Then I do... grab this one. So we'll be speeding up ever so slightly here. I don't know if I'd be able to do the whole changing the thing though. kind of look like that. Nah, I think I'll just keep it as it is rather than getting too technical with this. Since it's my first time doing it, it's not looking too bad as it is, so. Maybe we can change the base of it though, so it becomes more. What am I trying to go into specifically in this frame? So basically, these frames are the. So basically, what's happened is Bill has ripped up the photo of him and Ford singing Disco Girl, and essentially what's happening is he's tossed the photo aside and it's just floating down out of stream. Out of stream? Out of frame.
Failed the test.
Before he gets like big and mad and it switches to the next